Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Tina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Moas. Thank y'all so much for being patient with me for TXT's Devil by the Window. I wanted to wait until I did the album listen over on my Patreon first before I got to this over here on YouTube, especially because I just wanted to experience the song and especially read the lyrics at the same time. And I had stated that after checking out the album that it's currently my favorite, the name chapter for me. And I had said that the name chapter, Thursday's Child, was like 5 stages of grief. And I had said that the name chapter, Temptation, is like the stages that you go through whenever you move onward. And it goes like, or not move onward, like you step out of your safe zone and you're wandering. And you go through certain stages in those wandering stages until you come to a specific epiphany or realization. And I feel like the album and the lyrics, the feel of the songs along with the lyrics definitely shows that journey very well. And man, TXT, they did something just completely different with their voices in there. It captured different emotions to tie along with the lyrics. So I was extremely impressed. And with Devil by the Window, I really loved that song. What did I say about it? Oh, I had said that it felt like there was some kind of force trying to seduce me. And at the end, it made me feel the same concept that I felt at the end of The Little Mermaid, where you see Ursula singing to her, or having Ariel sing to capture her voice. Because you know, Ursula's song, Poor Unfortunate Souls, had a certain kind of feel, and right when it got to that end, it shifted, it changed up to capture Ariel. So that's how I felt about the capture at the end of Devil by the Window. And then we went through a whole journey after that. So yeah, clearly, if I'm talking this much before even getting to the reaction here, that just shows you that I was very freaking impressed by TXT. So I see that they have a special performance video and a dance practice. And you guessed right, Mo's, I'll be watching both. And dance practices, I watched it 2 times, so this might be quite lengthy, but considering I'm late to this here, I think that's okay. So here we go with TXT's Devil by the Window special performance video. Voiceover Tina here for a quick pause before we get things started. I would like to say an extra thanks to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the extra support. Y'all literally keep my boat, aka my life, stay afloat along with the rest of the crew. Y'all are the savviest.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen.
Alright, let's get it. And seriously, the whole Temptation album just continues TXT's concept. Lost Boys in Neverland thing. Okay, they look really cool. Hey. Yeah, Subin is something different now, y'all, for me. Hey. Okay, Yunjun. Okay. Hey. Why does things get so beautified when it's bumped you? I'm pretty sure I screamed. I'm sorry about that, y'all. So I'm gonna be taking off those headphones. Yeah, I got new headphones, by the way, if y'all can't tell. I remember seeing a comment by one of y'all saying for me to watch out for flashes, so I really appreciate that, by the way. So I didn't get to really look at full details. I saw a pretty damn good amount, hence all the wooings I did. But that's why we have the dance practice. I watched the dance practices 2 times in case this is your first time on my channel. The first time I don't pause. Second time is where I will point out the things I like in the choreography. But first things first. Here we go with TXT's Devil by the Window dance practice with the headphones on. Ooh! Yes! Yes! That musicality. Oh, they just came out of a... Was that even a sentence? Yes! Why did you pop that so hard? Hey! Yeah! Oh, that's That breath. Why is that so alluring? Hey, that foot and the woo! Oh, I like that switch. Nice. Hey, hey, Bump, you okay? Yes. I love the character in the hands. Yeonjun, you're doing the most. I love it. That breath, I love it. Okay, that combo. Okay, that shoulder combo. Why am I screaming? That isolated drop. Oh my god. Oh my god. I seriously love this part of the song. It makes me think of the Beatles song Because. Hey, gosh. I love this visual here. Yeonjun spinning out for his damn vocal. Beautiful. So I love that visual. And that sharp ending is everything. It kind of almost leaves you breathless, or at least left me breathless. And I even like the whole move like this for the breath. I was like, yes, give me more of it. And literally too, because I'm losing my own breath. So, man, TXT, how the hell do they outdo themselves? They already set the bar up high and they're like, yeah, I'm going to outdo my past self. They all shine so well in this era. There are previous eras where I'll be like, oh, damn, it's Kai for me. Oh, damn, it's Yeonjun for me. Oh, but this era, they all shine. And I love their super strong and sharp movement. And as big of movement as they move, like to obviously do the execution of the move, the way they move so big, but hit so sharply, you just see everything. Like when Bumgyu's beautiful part came, he like hit the pop and like did that. I was like, damn. Okay, so I already know I'm gonna have a lot to say, so let's just get right to that, okay? Headphones back on. I hope I don't scream. Actually, I'm gonna pull this one a little bit, so since I'll be talking for the second part, and I can hear myself instead of screaming at y'all. But here we go. Second watch of TXT's Devil by the Window dance practice. Okay, so what I really like about the beginning of the choreography is that they highlight the musicality of the dum 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 dum. Like that really stuck out to me. And another thing that I said in my album listen is that this song reminds me of that song. It's an old school song. It starts with "Sweet dreams are made of like this" or something like that. It's been a while, but this is what it gives me, and I feel like the part art Devil by the Window, what really stuck out to me, I just got me just vibing was the whole dum dum dum. So I like that they continued that highlight of the musicality in the song with the choreography. And I also like how first Kai starts with his head thing for that distortion thing. And then they all start, and I notice this in the choreography a lot too. When it's member shine, meaning the member's turn, they're clearly singled out by like Kai. He's the only one with his hands up, but they all move together as a unit. They do that a lot. They rotate that position a lot here. And also as they're going through, he distorts up, walk through, and I like this turnaround. It's just a very interesting thing where first, you know, the line is walking up with him, then they turn around, they almost seem like they're stopping him. So I find that an interesting kind of force concept there. Not to get all Star Warsy on y'all, but yeah. And I really love the use of choreographing to the breath, like that. Right before Subin came up, they all lifted up and got into the singing the click, click thing. So again, and then they pushed off, like they almost breathed is a word now, Subin out of the formation for his member shine, and then they hit that click, click in the musicality. It's really impressive. Okay, that musicality. They hit the ta ta, and then afterward they hit the flow of Subin's singing. Let me go back 5 seconds. Ta, ta, ta. See, da, 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 da. Why am I doing it like as if I'm part of them? But I really like that jump in the musicality and also the jump in the shape in the formation. Because first they made like a certain different kind of thing, and all of a sudden they made like this diamond. Is this a diamond? A tilted square, a diamond, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I like that change up there because they changed up the musicality too. Because this is one musicality, and now this is a different musicality. Gosh, so good. Seriously, so good. The fact that Taehyun gets up and all of a sudden we see Yeonjun. So I like that we have Yeonjun and Taehyun doing that because their vocals moving back and forth, are going back and forth in this part. Okay, before you get to Bumgyu's major pop there, they're just big extension. They're big, like they fully extend their body in this choreography. It's not so in frame. It's very out and extended, but just the fact that they stop so sharp and they all do it at the same time, it's just, it makes it so perfect. And y'all know I don't say the word perfect very often, but TXT earned it here. I love that. See? I see Bumgyu. Like that, like, what? His hair popped. And I like that as he did that, it's almost like an activator for them to like do the whole slow head turn, and they mirrored that too. We know that TXT's choreography has a lot of mirroring because they have the perfect amount of members to do a lot with that. See, again, remember earlier how I spoke about Kai being the one with his hands on the shoulders, but they're all doing the same thing? They're all doing their heads like that, but Bumgy's the one is like guiding their heads to do that. So that's just another great imagery that I see. 5 seconds back. I seriously really love this part of the song. Ooh. Because you hear that in the musicality. I like that change up there because first it's all slow with the pop and they all turn their head and the crimson sky. So I like that they switched up to help highlight that musicality. Hey, I like that because we have him come through the middle, and then we have after that we have the ones closest to him going in, and then they reverse it where we have them going back out, and we have the ones on the side going in. Like it's just a nice seesaw peripheral effect. Damn, like they freaking prepped for this shit. Okay, let me go back. It's so connective. Either of those words work for me here. So I like that they created this devil by the window, and then after they do the head knock thing with their hands still up like that, that is all still very connected. It's the connected concept here. 5 seconds. Oh, that was interesting. Let me see that again. Because after they do, okay, we just have the 3 and the 2 on the side stay static, and then they add on. That's interesting. It's a nice way to show dimension in the choreography. I didn't go back far enough for this breath. It's just, again, I love that they don't leave that breath behind. It's highlighted still. Go back. Breath. That's a nice swivel in the visual there, because Taehyun's always in the middle. He does like the swivel thing, and then they swivel mirror. So it's, again, just a nice swivel effect. Of course, I love the whole kind of visual of drawing a devil by the window, dream on, good night. So I like that. Something very satisfying about the turning to the back. Da, da, da. It's just that elbow pull and looking right back at the audience. It's just something alluring about that. And it goes with this alluring kind of vocals that you hear after the chorus. Fitting. Hey, I love that. Sharp. It's, I feel like they highlight 2 different feels in the musicality. They clearly hit the ta, but the oh, that was so bad. Where they like kind of look like they're swiveling with that, but also hitting the ka. Okay, I'm doing a lot of weird sounds in my vocals. Wow. Okay, yeah, hitting the I didn't notice that. That was a really nice character highlight there, because after the Dream on Good Night, they all melt down, but we have Yeonjun staying up. He kind of travels through, and then you hear that dun 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 dun, like that music. So I like that they popped up for that, just to highlight that musicality. It's creative. This is a very unit moment here, where it requires all of them, all of their efforts. We have it here, Kai pulling Gyeongju, and as they're doing this part, all of a sudden we have Taehyun clicking through, pulling the formation. It's very unit. Like, what's what Gyeongju do? Like, what the okay. I also like the use, not only the full extension for execution, but the use of just traveling within the formation. There's only 5 of them, like I said. So the fact that they, okay, it's interesting too as well when I think about it, because Yeonjun in verse 2, he has started here, right? And he made his way to the middle, and then now that we're getting to this part and it's his turn again, he starts here. That's interesting. An interesting travel difference that I didn't notice before. See? Damn, so much traveling. What the hell? Of course, the y'all know I'm gonna like that. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't think I pointed that out the first time. So after, because it's Subin's turn, so he has the member shine, the member control. So as he does his part, they go down. And what he does with his arms after still controls them. That's very interesting, because as they're still melting down, he does like this like pop thing, and then as his arms go back up here, they come back up. So just that effect of them coming back up as his arms does this to do the whole head turn thing. I didn't notice that before. I like that marriage. Okay, you know what this? Oh wait, did you see? Look at this foot right here. Right here. Okay, you know, I really need to get one of those. I have been wanting to buy one of those notepads where I can draw on the screen and y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'll work on that eventually. But you see the way he drags his foot. It's not just a step. He dragged it like he put freaking character into it. Seriously, Yeonjun is doing a lot there. The way he did his arm up and like, what? My shoulder needs to stretch after attempting that now. Gosh, this and they melt up to meet up. It's really, seriously, full extension. And now I'm feeling core work movement. Like, what the? I love that they did a different musicality here. Because remember the first time they did the whole turn back and then drag the elbow up and look. So it's something slower versus here, they did the quicker musicality. See, again. What? Okay, I just look like I'm shrugging, but y'all get the point. Yes. Gosh, I seriously love that highlighting of the two different feels and musicality, and this whole like dropping a level. It's just so good. Yes. Sharp. Devil. Like, what the? I'm telling you now, this is an ab workout just pretending to beat him here. This part is so awesome because they look like they're coming out of Subin and then he kind of pushes them back in. See, and his vocals seriously kill me there. But like he's like all on his feels and he pulls it back in and then they come back in at the same time. Yeonjun being lifted. Kai being dramatic. I love it. And his voice. Okay, yeah, this part, I think I said the first time, reminds me of the song Because by the Beatles. So something very whimsical and dreamy about it. So that, with them doing this whole choreography and laying down, also very fitting for me. I love it. Feel about like, look at him, like, what? I love the To the Sky part and they lift up Subin. It's all unit. It's so beautiful the way they're even being. Like Kai's hand outstretched up and just their formation to help push Subin up. And then when Yeonjun, I'm going to say it ahead of time because I know he's about to do it, when he spins out for his vocal part, I just love that the vocals are illustrated in the choreography. Yes, see? Lifting up. I also love this part where you have him lifted clearly, but with the arm outstretched, I almost thought Yeonjun's legs were scissored open, you know? I was like, what the? So I like this visual. It's just very artistic. And the ending of them all like this and Kai's like this. It just makes sense concept-wise with what I said about Devil by the Window being almost like a song that represents a force that just takes you. They're just so damn good. And I like the fact that they highlight so much about humanity. I am the kind of person that, I mean, I'm not going to tell people how to be and what to do and what to post. I just don't favor those who act like a perfect life exists, you know? Or us as humans shouldn't be weak, shouldn't be vulnerable, shouldn't have trial and error, you know, in our lives. So that's why I appreciate artists like TXT who express that so much in their songs and in their whole brand, really. And the fact that that's followed up by such a flawless performance is kind of ironic, because their songs highlight that there's no such thing as perfection because we're humans, yet their performance is flawless. Like, putting that together is such a brain bang thing for me. And that's just always TXT for me. All right, y'all. Well, if y'all watched my reaction and dance practice analysis, still a hard word for me to say, of TXT's Devil by the Window, thank you so much. If y'all enjoy videos like this, where I'm screaming into the mic about TXT or looking at their choreography in full detail, anything of the sort, if you could take this quick second, scroll down below where you see the like button, and give me a thumbs up, ski, because that helps me with my channel algorithm and also helps me get an idea of what y'all like to see here and what y'all kind of don't like to see here. I hope you have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace.